All of the branches are budding new leaves. My neighbor's grandchild is begging him, please come outside. Our garden's creatures have come to greet us. I hear a robin eagerly singing her song. Have you ever heard a welcome so warm? And it sounds like, ooh, take a moment, ooh, breathe it in this air, and breathe out again, 'cause it all begins again. All of my worries like snow melt away, a balm for my spirit, only if just for a day. A kiss for I love you, a wink for me too. Winter was long, but the spring's a reminder of new. Have you ever cried for something so true? And it sounds like, ooh, take a moment, ooh, breathe it in this air, and breathe out again, 'cause it all, yeah, ooh, take a moment, ooh, breathe it in this air, and breathe out again, 'cause it all begins again.
Hey friends, happy Monday. I was going to tell you the date, but I'm not even going to attempt it because I don't know. Welcome to my channel. This is Terry, A Simpler Life, Retirement Life. And on this channel, you never know what you're going to get, but it is a weight loss journey for me, trying to lose 100 pounds, and gardening and crafts and anything that pertains to retirement for me. So, but this last weekend, it was a nice quiet weekend. Saturday was a little busy. I did a lot of our normal baking, and made raisin bread and regular bread, and what else did I, oh, pizza. Tried a new pizza dough recipe. That all this was made with freshly milled flour. We really like the pizza dough, the taste of it and everything. So instead of ordering pizzas out, we're trying to save money here, is that every Saturday I make the pizza dough, and then we just do the toppings that we want on it. So but Sunday I didn't do a darn thing. I just sat in this recliner and I knitted in the morning, and then I cross stitched and listened to my second book in the series, by Linda Riley. Guess it's called the Cheese series or something. She's a baker in a small town, and it's always seems like she's getting involved in some type of murder. So I just started book 3 because yesterday I had, I think, 5 hours left, and I finished it yesterday. So I just sat here and I cross-stitched. I had started a new cross stitch. There was Primrose Cottage. They on Fridays do a free either quilt or cross stitch pattern if you are a subscriber to their newsletter. And so I look at them, and usually I don't bother with them, but this time this looked really nice. I'm in the sunroom, so you're gonna see the sun coming in and everything, because Mr. Jerry's out there watching his program, and the TV's up. So this one is called Spring Blessings. So this is what it looks like. And I pulled out of my stash a light blue, and I had 3 of the main colors. 2 of the colors I had to substitute because for whatever reason I didn't have them. I'm not too happy because the white does not show up like I thought it should, but it's done. So this took me probably, well, I worked on this to finish it Saturday. I think I started it Thursday night, so this is what it looks like for me. But it turned out really cute. I did this on 18 count mystery fabric, and I used 1 strand over 1 cross. So I did get that done. I am going to either make it into a small pillow, or I am going to go look out and measure it. Hobby Lobby has frames on sale a lot, and 1-2-3 Stitch has their frames on sale too right now, so I might do that and get it there. So once I got that done, let me show you my socks, because every morning I am knitting on my socks. Just a second, I have them all in my bag here. So I am doing 2 at a time. Well, 2 not exactly at the times, but I'm doing 2 of them at the, I can't even think of the word, simultaneously, I don't know. So anyways, this is the first sock. So I'm at the point where I just picked up all the gusset stitches. So I need to, because this is the heel right here, that's the leg, and now I need to work back and forth. If I get it so that I have them in the bag pulled so I don't lose any stitches. But so it's going to look like this. So this one is ready for me to decrease back, so then I can start on the foot. And the second one, I am just starting the heel flap. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 16. So I have 18 rows of the 32. So that's where I am on that one. And then I decided that I wanted to cast on another sock. Let me push my needles back so I don't lose. And this one, I'm not for sure about. This is from Northern Bee Studio, and this one was called Little One, but it's 100% superwash merino. There is no nylon in it. And nylon helps make the sock durable. This is the colorway right here. I really like the colorway. So I started it, and this is what I got so far. So any of my sock knitters, do you think I should continue on with this with a sock, or should I just give up on it? Do you think it'll be okay? I think it'll be okay. It just won't work. It won't last as long. I might have to make it for myself. But I do like the colors of it. But it is really fuzzy. I don't know if you can see that. And I don't know. There's something about it that I just don't care for. Number one, it's not as soft as what I'm working on the others, but I do like the design of it. So if you knit socks, let me know. Would you continue on if it was no nylon in it? Because it will still work. It's just that the nylon gives it that stronger durability that might last a year, and this might not last a year. So the other cross stitch I've been trying to get done, I started this probably back in 2020, and this one is called, this is called This Happy Morning by Plum Street Samplers. I am down in the grass area. There's a lot of grass down there. I'm doing 18 count. I'm doing DMC with some fancy flosses. The wording was 1/1, and that's pretty darn hard to do on Aida, so I ended up, and I'm writing, I still have my thread and needle on here. So how I did this is that the other small one, I needed a break from this big one, and so I worked on that, got that done, and then yesterday I worked on filling in the grass, and I worked on it again this morning, filling in the grass. So this is what it's going to look like. And then the dark green is where I'm filling in that grass. I still have strawberries on the sides to do and the bottom, but those are fun things. So I'm going to do half of the grass fill in, and then I will do the strawberries. I did add a tree over here, but I'm getting there. I mean, I've had this one, like I said, for a while. So you wouldn't think filling in all that grass would take forever, but it does. So I've been working on that also. And then I have the pile beside me. I also have been doing, I started an English paper piecing with my friend Lainey. And this is through, is it Gemma Quilting or something? She's done it before. So this is the 2026 one, and it's a mystery one. And this week we get 3 weeks to do it. This week has stars, so it's going to look like a star. And for some reason this has really messed with my head, and it took seeing Lainey's for it to click in. So this is how far I am. So right here are the stars. I still have, they're not done yet. I still have a row of, for me, green that goes up here with pink at the top. But so far, this is where I am on this one. Mine is 3/4 inch hexies. I still have the papers in it. But yeah, so that's where I am on that. I haven't touched that today. I did work on that yesterday a little bit. well, last night. And then move you back a little bit. I did get some Happy Mail today, since I've been starting back into cross stitching, and this is America's 250th birthday this year, and I've been wanting to do some patriotic stuff. So I did start a patriotic one, but I also got a new ones that I really like. This one is called Quaker Hearts, and so it looks like this. Now they did it on NPI silks. I'd like to try silk sometimes, but it's $5 a skein compared to 76 cents. So, but this is really, really neat. I would probably do it on the 18 count or 36 count, and it'd be a 9.5 by 8.5. So that came in. This other one, I really like this one too. I don't know why, but maybe it's because it's got a red barn in it, and I like old barn looks and everything. This one's going to end up, this is called, let me take back, this is from Kathy Barrick, Quaker Hearts, Kathy Barrick. This one's by Silver Creek Samplers. This is called Micah's Mission. I just really like this one. And it's going to be, I like that quilt right there. I'm trying to see what you all are seeing. Oh. But I really like this. Now this one would end up being 12.25 inches by 3 inches tall if I did the 18 count. The biggest would be 14 count, which is 16 by 4. So it'll be long and narrow, but I will try to get that dark fabric. But that's gotta wait because I have others in the wings. But when I saw that one, I thought, oh, I gotta have that. And of course, there is a Quaker sale stitch along coming up, and this is through Modern Folk Embroidery, and I showed this before, but this is what it's going to look like. I'm doing mine on 18 count, and I found a blue that I'm going to do it all in, and I have the fabric too. So the fabric I'm going to do is Vintage Country Mocha. It is Ada. Whoops, dropping everything on my lap. So I like that color. And then I got some Weeks Dye Works called Americana. And I got 4 of them. That should be plenty according to his, what he says it should be, but I think that will look nice. So that starts in April, and it is every day you do, I think, 147 stitches, and by the end of April you should have the completed chart done. So and then my patriotic one, This one is called Fragments in Time. And the first two are out. So I ordered this one. That's number 1. This one is number 2. This is by Summer House Stitchworks. And if you go under summerhousestitchworks.com, they have a free border. And so I looked up the border. And so I decided I was going to do the border. These are the colors. And I am using French Vanilla Mocha. I'm doing the called for stitch count, 16 count, and this is the border for what will set inside of it. So there will be a border that goes all the way around. So I did start that this afternoon. So other than that, you know, I haven't done too much. Did laundry this weekend. We bought at an online auction some sheets that said they were new, and I'm sure they were new. They had not been opened, but there was 2 queen size, and one was faded, you might as well say. It was like a creamier color, and they said they were microfiber. There's no microfiber about those sheets, and they were super thin, and they had that old musty smell. We washed them 3 times and could not get that smell out. I mean, it's not a smell that is like after you wash it and dry it that it took it away. So they are old, so we won't be using those, which is a shame because I feel like then we just threw money away, but that's the chance you take. But you can tell that they were new, but someone's had them stuck away someplace for a long time for them to get that musty smell. And I don't know about you, but I don't like laying on sheets that are going to smell like that. And they're almost paper thin. That's how old some of these I think are. They are just paper thin. You can see your hand right through it. So what else? We had beautiful weather the other day, and went out in the yard, and I did my walking out in the yard, and we checked things out and everything. But of course today's been in the 30s and on and off snow flurries, nothing that's sticking. But I mean, it's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s, but yeah, it's teasing us. So, but other than that, guys, I don't have too much more that I can think of. I did find a blanket, a knitting blanket one by K.F. Jones from the Bakery Bears called Bits and Bobs, and it's supposed to use up all your bits and bobs of your leftover sock yarns that you hold doubled together. And so I was thinking, oh, I have a lot of that, and it's on a US 6. It's like 118 stitches or something like that, and it's a certain stitch that you do on it to make it like bits and bobs. But she says that you hold like a background color to whatever other colors you want with it. And I'm thinking, well, I have lots of sock yarn that I was going to sell that would work as a background color or even a front color or whatever. And so I'm thinking about that one. But then I also am thinking, you know, I'm not for sure of that sock that I cast on, and I really am in an itch to cast on another sock because I'm not too thrilled about that one. But I'm not letting myself do that because I have those other two that's got to get done first. And but other than that, it was a really good quiet weekend. We just moseyed around the house and just putzed around and everything, and Sunday was just like a regular rest day where we just both just sat in our chairs, and Mr. Jerry watched we watched, because it's March Madness, so we watched Michigan and Michigan State play, and so we've been watching that, and like I said, listening to the book. Oh, the sun has come out and I'm in a dark spot right here. So, oh wow. So other than that, my friends, I hope your weekend was good. I haven't started anything else for the garden as far as seedlings go. Everything's looking good, and I do have to look at my seeds because I know that there are a couple things, especially in some flowers and stuff, that I should start this week and get them going. But I'm hoping that by the second week of April to be able to put my cabbage outside in the garden and be able to direct sow my spinach and my carrots, parsley, radishes, peas, potatoes. The potato seeds aren't quite in. We stopped and they said they were waiting through our cold spell, so to check back within, a week or two. But I mean, we're not really ready for it. We really shouldn't be planting anything in the ground until that, at least the earliest, that first week of April, because our last frost date is May 11th. So I'm just trying to think what else we would put in the garden early, that because my whole thought is that I get the peas in the first week, full week of April, so by June they should be done, and then I can then pull them, and then I can put in my warm crops like the green beans and the cucumbers and all that stuff. So, but yeah, it's a timing thing, and sometimes my timing isn't the greatest. so anyways, my friends, thanks for stopping by, and I hope that you are having a great end of March, and that your crafts are doing good, that your weight loss journey is doing good, that you are finding joy in what you do, and if you're not, then try to find something that does bring you joy, and that you are taking care of yourselves the best that you can. So till we can meet up again, see you soon.